Welcome to For the Love of MSTR, where we talk about how our MSTR stock is doing each week. I'm Mr. Moneybags, and Stocks Affiliated is not here today. He's having some sickness in his family, and you got to take care of family. But I'm still going to give you a video. Our financial disclaimer: we are not financial advisors. Please trade at your own risk, and you can read our full financial disclaimer in the description of this video. With that being said, let's get to it. This is for the week of January 20th through January 24th. On January 20th, the market was closed for Martin Luther King Day, and also President Trump was sworn into office. So on Tuesday, which is the 21st, Bitcoin around 3:06 p.m. ended at $106,266. MicroStrategy ended at $389.10. It was actually down almost 2%, while Bitcoin was up. So sometimes that does happen. Some of us people think that Sailor may have been, hitting the ATM, which, at the money market, he's trying to sell shares to buy Bitcoin. He's always announcing, it seemed like every Monday, that he bought Bitcoin. And my total cost or total value was $2,980. And my total gain, I'm plus 105%. And that gain or loss was minus $56.68, or minus almost 2%. And on my July purchase of 2024, I'm plus 118%. My November purchase of 2024, I am minus 15%. And also on the 21st, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was plus 1.24%. The S&P 500 was plus 0.88%, and the Nasdaq was plus 0.64%. And on the 22nd, I was minus $90, minus 3%. So it had some down days this week. This was a down week. On the 23rd, which is Thursday, I was minus $32. And on Friday, I was minus $148, almost $149. My total value was $2,708. And my July purchase, I'm down, I'm plus 98%. So now I'm below 100%. And my November purchase, I'm minus 22%. So it's a down week this week. But I'm going to keep holding. MSTR finished off at $353. And Bitcoin was $105,030. So Bitcoin finished down also for the week. And I do believe MSTR, you can see it was holding steady, like flat. And all of a sudden, 2 p.m. or so, it just dipped down. So I think Sailor was hitting the ATM. That's what I think was happening. Now I want to give you a little bit of MSTR news. And just to sum this up, there was an announcement on January 24th, Friday, that MicroStrategy decided to redeem all $105 billion of its 0% convertible senior notes due in 2027. And they're going to buy these convertible notes, by selling shares. So they're going to dilute shares. So I could see MSTR stock price probably next week. At the end of next week, it's probably going to be $300, probably. Could be even lower. And that you could look at that as a buying opportunity. I think anytime MSTR is around that $300 mark or lower, I think if you have the money, not trading advice, but just my opinion, I think that's a good buy at that point. But they're doing this 2 years early. They're getting some debt off their books. I guess this will help them later on to buy more Bitcoin. And I'm assuming that some of these investors with these convertible notes, they're going to buy some more and develop, a new contract of buying more convertible debt from MicroStrategy. New terms. All right. I also want to give this report. I don't try to get away from negative reports, but it said that MicroStrategy could face a massive 2.9 billion federal tax bill on its unrealized Bitcoin gains under the Inflation Reduction Act. While this proposal isn't yet law, it's enough to keep investors on edge. But is it really keeping investors on edge? Because as you read down here, it's saying heavyweights like Alliance Global Investors and State Street are snapping up MicroStrategy's zero coupon convertible bonds. So you still have people buying them, or still have companies buying them. So the hedge funds are also using these bonds in convertible arbitrage plays. So hedge funds are buying them. And I just think that some people put these articles out because they don't like the fact that companies are buying Bitcoin and having Bitcoin on their balance books. You got like SMLR doing it, Mara, got a lot of companies doing it. So I think some of these people who've been in the financial field for an extremely long time, they're used to people or companies, uh, giving out dividends, holding money, buying back shares. They're used to that, the old way. And I think they put out these articles because they want to see MSTR crash. But I don't think that's going to happen. Trump did develop a whole crypto team in the government, and he announced that he wants them to work with the banks. So once banks start, getting crypto and Bitcoin, another crypto, it's going to go up. And I don't think some people like that. People who work in the financial field, I don't think some of them like that. So they put out these articles. But we will see. I'm going to keep holding. Also, on February 5th of this year, which is a Wednesday, MicroStrategy is going to announce their earnings. It's going to be a live video. I'm going to try to find out a way to play it for y'all. I believe it starts at 4 p.m. So stay tuned. It says 5 p.m., but depending on your time zone. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to play it from our channel. And that's the end of our show. If you like it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share with others. And I appreciate y'all watching to the end. Peace out.